this moment we shall be talking about another wonderful package from Microsoft Corporation, and the package we are talking about is PowerPoint presentation. And this video is for beginners. If you have never used PowerPoint before, or you are being intimidated by the interface, here comes the way out for you. I'll be using PowerPoint 2016. If you have an older version, especially from 2007, this video is still good for you to watch. Why? Because they have the same basic functionality that will still work. To launch the PowerPoint is the same way we launch any other program on our computer. You can take it from the desktop if you have it, or depending on the version of Windows you are using. I'm using Windows 10. I can just type in the corner here, type PowerPoint. Similarly, I type PowerPoint keyboard. I can click, or if you have it at the taskbar, you can as well use it. So this is PowerPoint 2016 interface. You have a template from which you can pick, but if you really want to learn PowerPoint, it's better you start from the blank presentation. So I'm going to click on blank presentation. We have this, right? So this is a blank presentation, and we have the interface that is similar to some of the Microsoft Office packages that we have used in terms of Microsoft Office Word and in terms of Microsoft Office Excel, but this is PowerPoint. Let us familiarize ourselves with the working environment. Here you have your tab, series of tab. We have Home tab, Insert, Design, Transition, Animation, Slideshow, Review, View, then Help. This you have by default. Like me, I'm having add-in. It won't come by default. So these are the default tab that you are going to have. And for every tab, we have associated ribbon. And for every ribbon, they are in group. So under Home tab, we have the clipboard group, we have the slide, the font, paragraph, drawing. All this we are going to talk about. So we have Insert tab, and under Insert tab, we have sets of ribbons with which we can work. We have table, the new slide, table, picture, screenshot, photo album, shapes, smart hat. You have chart, get in, my hat in. You have series of them up to screen recording that we have here. You move to design. You have different templates that can be used for your work. You have transition, moving from one slide to another. We'll still talk about that. We have animation to bring life to your work, to your slide. We have slideshow, review, view. Then you have help as well. Alright, let's go back to Home button. Now we have Home button, and in Home button by default you have a blank page, and this page is referred to as slide. When we are talking about documents in Word, we talk about sheets in Microsoft Office Excel, but in PowerPoint you talk about slides. So you can have as many slides as you want, depending on the type of work that you are doing. So here we have our new slide, and what do we have here? Click to add title. Let's assume we want to type, we want to teach a topic, and the topic, let's say subject. I want to type subject. Alright, and the subject is social studies. Okay, just see, let us you can increase the font size, the font, change the font, then increase the font size. We have these highlights. Okay, let me have this to be bigger. All right, we have that. If I want to change the color, I can as well. Come to font color, just have this, and let's move to social studies. Let us change the font color. Okay, I think this is good. All right, let's use this. So we have slide 1 prepared already, so we can have another slide. How do we create new slide, or how do we insert new slide? There are a series of ways through which you can do this. One, you can go to home button, and under slide group we have a portion here. If you click on this, it will give you another set of slide. You can click, then you have your slide here already. But it will be good before we start inserting much slide that will actually choose the design that we want to use. Therefore, let us delete this. We'll come back to it. Let us delete. All right, so since we have a slide in place already, let us go to design. Now in our design, you have series of templates that you can use, and here you also have the arrow that will bring out the designs or different templates that we have. You see, we have this. Okay, as you are hovering your mouse, you have the outlook, or how they are going to look like. So okay, let's take something like this. Let's see. So we have taken this, or let's go back, see if we have a better one. Okay, they are still the same thing. Let's go back to home. Now we want to insert a new slide. We want to continue our work. You click on this home button, then you come to under slide group, come to this icon. When you click on it, you have a new slide. Right, now we have a new slide, and this slide, the second slide, is a little bit different from the first one that we have, because this is the first page. It is the topic slide. Here you have the second slide that is full of some icons that can be used. We'll still talk about that later. But now we have our subject. We have the social subjects to be social studies. Now let us form our topic. We can rearrange this. You can rearrange them. Okay. Right. What is our topic? We want to have. We had the subject. We want to have topic, and the topic, let's say, is family. Topic is family. Let us increase the font size as well. Centralize. Good. Okay. See, I'm going to copy this. I don't need that one for now. I can just copy. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I have two. So the topic is going to be family. Right, that's my topic. Then I will create another slide. To have another slide, you can right click. When you right click, you have new slide. It's not necessary you go to home button and then click on this icon. So you right click and choose new slide. So from new slide, you have this. But if you want to continue with this format, assuming you have set it already, you don't want to be repeating the same thing. So let us delete. This is how to delete slide. You right click on that particular slide and you click on delete. Right, I want to duplicate this. I right click and choose duplicate slide. So we have slide of the same format. Now what do I want to do? Definition. Right, what is family? Let us have, we have so many definitions anyway. Okay, the family is a group of people related by birth, blood, or marriage. Okay, I want a font that, okay, font color that will, I think this is better. Now let us move on. We want to have a new slide again. Here I can still change it if I want to. Right, now I have types of family. Just just change the font. Good, centralize, and probably will increase it very well and give it okay. Let us take this. Now we want to talk types of family. In this part of the world we have so many types of family, but we want to talk about major one, the nuclear. Alright, you have taken the two, nuclear family and extended family. Let's increase the font. Let's change the font then and increase the font size. Alright, family. Can change the font color. Okay, so we have our work set. For now we have 4 slides, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, and slide 4. Alright, so as we are having them, we can as well introduce image or picture that will talk about the particular topic, or that will explain the particular topic you are talking about better. But we'll still talk about the infographics in PowerPoint, wherein we make effective use of now that we have set our slide, we have the subject, we have topic to be family, we have a definition, then we also have types of family. Okay, we want to stop there. Let us move to transition. Transition means what happened between slides. If we are moving from one slide to another, how will it move? How will it navigate? We want to bring life into our slides. And what do we need to do? We click on transition tab and we have series of transition that we can use. You click on this arrow, then you have series of them. Let us see, this is on cover. Okay, that one is, let us take another one. Let's just look at this switch. You see, that is how switch is. This is flip. Right, this is gallery. Good. So you choose any one that you like. Let us choose one. Let us look for cube. Okay, we have taken cube, and not only that, we have another group here that has to do with timing. Do you want it to come on mouse click? That is, before you can have the effect, it is until when you click your mouse. But let us remove, we'll still do the two. Let us remove this. We have untick on mouse click, and the duration is 1 minute 20 seconds. Do you want sound? If you want sound, you can take in applause depending on the topic or the content of the slide you are presenting. So that will determine. You can have other sound. If you have a particular sound recorded on your PC or on your device, you can bring it in here and it will still work. So we are choosing applause being the title or the topic slide. We want it to come like that. Let us preview this. How do we preview? We go to slideshow and choose from beginning. If you want to start from the beginning, if it is from the current slide, you can just do that. Let us see. Okay, that is our work, because we have removed on click. All right, to move away from this place, you press escape on the keyboard. Let's go back to transition. So this is for the first slide, and if you want the same transition effect to be for all your slide, you are still on transition, then you click on apply to all. Apply to all will do that. Now let us go to the second slide. We want that to be peel off, right? That's how it will come. The third one, we want it to be clock, good. And the fourth one, we want it to be door, right? Now let us preview our work. We go back to slideshow, or you press F5 on the keyboard. So slideshow from beginning. This is what we have. You click or you press forward arrow on your keyboard, it will work. That's the next slide. Okay, that's the effect. All right, so that is how to add transition effect to our slide. We have effect options too, whether you want it vertical or horizontal, depending on the type of transition effect that you have chosen. Not only that, we have animations. Animation has to do with your text, while transition affects the whole of the slide, but for animation it affects your the content of the slide. We have very many samples here too. We have appear. Okay, that is for the types of family. So it flies in. Okay, that's float in. This is split. This is wide. Good. Okay, maybe we want shape. Let us see. We have entrance. We have emphasis. We have exit. So let us work on entrance for all. So we have shape. That's how we want it to come in. And how do you want it to be? Start at on click. Do you want it to be on click or you want it to be continuous? Let us leave it at on click. Okay, let's start from the first slide. Let us start from the first slide. We have subject, transition. So we have shape, or let us take fly in. Let's take fly in. So it flies in. How do you want that to be? We want it to be on click. We can bring in our animation pane as well, but let us continue. So we want that to be fly. Let us click on the second one, social studies. Okay, if you want bounce, all right. The subject, the subject that we want to talk about, the social study. Let us move to family, the second slide rather. So you highlight, you choose. Okay, let us take this. That is for the topic. Now let us move to family, and okay, let's take this. All right, go to definition. Okay, now types of family, we've done one, that's why we are seeing one here. We have taken shape, let us leave it like that. This we have let us have will, and this let us have float in. Right, let us preview our work and see what we have done so far. You go to slideshow, click on slideshow. Now let us start from beginning. So nothing is coming up because all we did was that it should be on click. Now you press your right arrow key on the keyboard. What do we have? Subject. So you'll be able to, this will enable you to explain each content and not that the whole thing will appear at once. All right, we have social studies. Let's continue. That is our slide transition. What do we have? The topic coming up. What again? Family. What again? Definition. And here you have your definition. You define, you explain. All right, so we move to the types of family, and after you have explained, give them the first one, and after much explanation, you move to the next, and that is how you make use of your slide presentation. So we have come to the end of this slide, and you can press escape on the keyboard, and here you come back to your presentation. To save your presentation, just like any other Microsoft Office packages, go to home button and you click on save. So you ought to have saved it anyway. So let's save this as a sample or training slides. All right, so we click enter. You have that here.